Okay, so I tried like 4 different versions of this song, and they were all blocked. The Isle of Wight one, Atlanta Pop. There was like one other one I tried. This is the only one that worked, and I'm gonna credit this one to our patron Rich because he mentioned it in Discord. It's the live at San Diego. What was it? Amphitheater. San Diego Sports Arena, May 25th, 1969. So, let's do it. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. How could I not? It's Jimmy Thursday. I don't have a name for it. We just do Hendrix videos on Thursday, basically. Last week we did Machine Gun, which was just... You guys already know. That one kind of traumatized me a little bit. I've listened to it a few times since last week as well, and it's sunk in even further. Just how amazing this dude is. I mean, on every single just conceivable level, he just has it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's there's no point even trying to describe it sometimes. It's just you have to listen to it and feel it yourself. That's what I'd have to tell people. It's just like almost like a religious experience in a way at points. Not just Machine Gun, just him in general. But today we're going to be listening to Red House, which was on the British version of Are You Experienced? And it's like based on an old blues song, I guess, or a couple different blues songs. I think that's what I read. I guess Jimmy used to perform as a sideman or something like that. And let me just read it. Stop paraphrasing. This also is off of Hendrix in the West, which was released after he passed away in the year of 1972. This one, I believe, is with Mitch and Noel because it's 1969. Yeah, the San Diego Sports Arena. I believe it's with them. Oh, he did Johnny Be Good too. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of different things on this. Apparently, this was a hard album to come across back in the day, and I guess not many people heard it until later. I could be... that's what someone else said, so I don't know. But I'm excited to check this out. Y'all had been saying for the past like 3 or 4 videos to check this one out, so here we go. I'll link my Hendrix playlist right there, and we're gonna go right into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps. All right, Red House, live in San Diego, Jimi Hendrix. 3, 2, 1.
I'd like to dedicate this one to everybody there. Yeah, I guess so anyway, in the first place. Oh, come on now, you know you're sitting there in the first place. We call this one the blues, and we call this one Red House. We're gonna do that for a second.
Damn, Noel.
baby, stay. Lord, there's a red house over yonder, baby. That's where my baby stays. Lord, I ain't been home to see my first head of baby. Lord, in about a 99 and one half day. See, I was in jail. The cop took my old lady away.
What a cool cat, bro. He just oozes charisma, man. He really does.
Wait a minute, something's wrong. Lord, I missed the key, won't unlock this door. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Key won't unlock this door. Lord, I got a bad, bad feeling. That my baby
Mitch's
don't live here no more.
his dynamics are so good, dude.
Too bad, baby. She ain't said a damn thing about leaving, but I still got my guitar.
Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god. Hey, don't. There we go, Mitch. Yep. on, bro. That was crazy. It's just on brand for him, though. It's wild. Sounds like someone dosed the blues. What the hell is he doing? He was so young too, man. So young. Oh, no. Bring it back. Sounds like the car is gonna break, bro. Mitch.
Way back over yonder across the hill.
He can play anything well, dude. It's crazy. That's insane. That's his guitar.
Hey, I know good and well that her sister will.
Wow. I almost missed my mouth. That's how good that song was.
Yeah, okay.
The song goes out to everyone who's here. Oh, man. Jimmy, I don't know how he does it, but he does it every single time, man. That was wild. At some points, like I said, it sounded like someone dosed the blues, man. It's not like the blues took some acid and was just like, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go for a walk. Oh, man, I remember those days. It was like Sunday morning at 7 a.m., you know, been up all night, tripping, staring at trees with your friends with your hoods up. Everyone's driving to church in the morning staring at you. You remember those nights? Oh, man. Everyone's like, no. Oh, I know you guys probably do, though. Oh, man. That's what that reminded me of for some reason. Definitely trippy as hell. Hendrix brings that psychedelic vibe so well, man. He just like oozes, like I say, that psychedelic sound. And, you know, mixing it with the blues here was a genius stroke, honestly. That was delicious. That's the word to describe that. It was delicious. I want more of it. If I could play that over again, I would play it the fuck over again right now. But I can't. It's late, and that's a 13-minute long song. But one day we're gonna do one of these long Hendrix tracks, and I'm gonna replay it just to mess with you guys. When I got time, I'm gonna do it. But man, that was just fantastic. I think honestly, Noel and Mitch really shined here as well. I mean, obviously they all did. I'm pretty sure it's them because I know that they said there was half of it was. Oh wow, they did Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band too. Isle of Wight. So I tried the Isle of Wight version, it was blocked. I tried the Maui one, it was blocked. Like I literally tried every version. Thank God Rich said to try this one because this is the only one that wouldn't get blocked. So this is the San Diego Sports Arena. Oh, go back, you little shit. 1969. 5/24/69. So I'm pretty sure they were together at that point. Yeah, I think it was the 1970 shows that have the other guys, which is it would have been Billy Cox on bass. Yeah, Noel Redding, bass guitar, 1969 tracks. Mitch Mitchell on drums, and then Jimi Hendrix guitar and vocals. Yeah, I think Mitch, for the first half, you know, he was just basically staying in the pocket doing things for Jimmy. Not even the first half, I'd say like the first quarter. But then everything just opened the fuck up, man. Like the floodgates just like open, dude. And it's just like hits you out of nowhere. Because at first, you know, it's not even like he was setting up like a standard blues song, you know, just for like the first maybe 30 seconds, I guess, maybe to a minute, maybe more. But, you know, then it just starts to like quickly devolve into this like psychedelic like infused madness at points. And like, it's all his guitar. All those sounds, all that crazy shit that I'm hearing, that's all his guitar, man. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. And he was so young, man. That's what really gets me. Now, he's such a young guy. Like he had the soul of someone much older than him, you know? All the power to him, man. I know that feeling. I've always hung out with older people, and I've always felt like, I don't know, I've been here for a while. Been around the block a couple times, it feels like. But, you know, could be genetics for all I know. I mean, like, what do you even say about that? I like the blues kind of atmosphere of the song that they set up, but once it just got going, it just became this, I don't even know what to call it. Like I said, psychedelic blues, that's the best way to put it. And I think I've heard like one track of them kind of sounding bluesy, so this is like my first foray into them really going for that, because sometimes it's like a little bit of hard rock or just Jimi Hendrix or psychedelic, you know. This one was a straight up blues song, but it sounded like the blues took acid. That's the only way I can really describe it. And it was great. Every second of it. It was absolutely great. And with Hendrix, as always, even a 13-minute long rendition of a 3-minute, I think, studio track, there's not a wasted note. There's not a wasted second. I mean, it's all to serve the purpose of making this song absolutely sound like its own sonic landscape and being, and that's what it did, man. It completely engulfs you, you know what I mean? At some points, like some of the sounds coming out of his guitar, it sounds like it's about to break, or it's possessed, or I don't know, man. But he channels some stuff that's I don't know if he's just in that flow state or he's on some higher level stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know what he's doing, but it's completely enrapturing and entrancing. You know what I mean? You just can't take your ears away from it, basically, listening to it, man. And I think I've only watched one live video of him so far. Like, I've done live tracks, obviously, but not actual visual. And I know that's kind of hard to come by. I know there's some, obviously, but there's not a ton compared to the audio. There's like 17 different versions of the song. Like, I'm kind of exaggerating, but not. I think it was like 11 different versions I saw in total, including the studio track. I mean, like, that's crazy, man. This man was only around for a couple years, and there's been so many re-releases and, compilation albums, all this stuff that they do for him. And somebody made a comment saying that somebody in his family, I guess, obviously owns his stuff now, and that's why I might have issues with, like, blocks and stuff like that, which I mean, I'm not going to comment on that. That's their issue. Obviously, I'm lucky enough to be able to sit here and listen to this. I'm happy enough for that. You know what I mean? Going up is the second most important thing to me, because I want to share this experience with you guys. And I know that a lot of you look forward to this stuff, and I look forward to it every day too. I'm not going to lie. Getting to sit here and listen to this music that means so much to you guys and has meant a lot to a lot of people for a long time. It's honestly an honor, because I get to actually learn and listen, and I try to, even though I do talk a lot, I apologize. I do try to shut up and just listen. That's one thing I did learn in NA. It's just, take the cotton out of your ears and put it into your mouth. That's what they say. When you first get there, basically just shut up and listen, don't talk, which I don't think is the best idea, to be honest. I think new people should talk, but at the same time, you should listen more than you speak, I think. I think you should just do that in general. So that means I do a lot of listening. A lot of listening if I follow that. You know what I mean? Because I talk way too much, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. If I had to highlight, I mean, obviously, it's Jimi, but I think the rhythm section, obviously, here was just fantastic. I honestly think that whole bluesy atmosphere was coming from Mitch's drumming, Noel's bass, with just that back and forth rhythm. Just, oh my God, man. It's infectious. It really is. And that's one of the few adjectives I use to, like, describe rhythms, because it's true. Like, it just makes you can't stop moving to it. You know what I mean? I don't think I stopped moving that entire song, except to be in bewilderment at what I'm listening to, because some of those sounds are just unnatural, just absolutely unnatural sounding, and I loved every second of it. He just goes crazy on that thing. Like, nobody has ever played the guitar like he has. There's been so many people that try. They've come close. There's people that have gone other routes and played their own thing, that are also absolutely stellar in their own way. But nobody plays it like he does. And I've listened to a lot of people, not just on this channel, but outside of the channel, a lot of modern guitarists that have all the equipment in the world, all the cool effects, all the cool pedals, all that stuff. Doesn't touch this. I'm being honest. It does not touch this. It doesn't touch Machine Gun. It doesn't touch any of this stuff that I've heard. But that's a really high standard to hold people to, because that's the top of the mountain. That's Mons Olympus. I think that's the tallest mountain in our solar system. That's the Mons Olympus of music right there. Well, guitar, you know what I mean? Music as well, but I would say more so in guitar work, and just the way that he could fuse psychedelic and any type of genre that he played, basically. And having a jazz drummer like Mitch really helps. He could play anything. He played the blues perfectly here. When he got to finally open it up there, about a quarter way through, maybe a little bit further, sounded fantastic, man. Him and Noel paired together very, very well, and Noel was represented very well here, more so than usual, I feel like, because I feel like he is overshadowed, obviously, by the other two, but he definitely stood out here. He was a standout, but there's 3 people playing, and all 3 are awesome, so... Yeah, there's only so many slots. Sorry, bye, Noel. No, I'm just kidding. No, all 3 of them were fantastic here, as always. What a trio. Literally the power trio of the century, it seems like. And I know there's a lot of them, but, man, ain't no one touching this band. I'm not going to lie, man. So I think that's it. If you guys have any suggestions by Mr. Hendrix, please leave it down below. You guys know that I will do it. This goes out to our patron, Rich. He didn't request it, but he did suggest it, so I will say this is him. Thank you. I appreciate you, Rich. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that, and I'm out. One more thing. Sorry. We have a really cool Patreon community. We'd love to have you, man. There's a link for it in the description if you want to join. If you want to get a request, join the $15 tier or up. You get one free request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests and such. There's also a PayPal in the description as well for tips, request, and anything else. I think that's it. See you later.